characters Oliver meets in the new flashbacks in Hong Kong?
They're really cool. Maceo's really cool. The dynamic between Oliver and Amanda Waller, who he is technically meeting, is really interesting. Devin Aoki, I've just done a quick scene with her. She was awesome. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when Steve Aoki DJ'd at Verdun when it opens, did I mention that I dated his sister?
Yes.
Oh my God, that's true, isn't it? That's weird. But yeah, it's nice to throw people a little bit of a curveball with respect to the flashbacks, because again, like the producer said at our panel yesterday, if it was like, oh, new season, island, new bad guys, that I like that in the flashbacks. If you think about it, at about the midway point of this year, we will be hitting the midway point of Oliver's 5-year journey, right? And when I go for runs, I like to do out and back runs, because if I go for 30 minutes, I know that I've actually gone 60 because I have to come back. And I feel like once we hit the short side of the downside of the hill in the flashbacks, then they will keep getting they'll keep getting cooler.
And we'll see Tommy in the flashbacks as well.
That's right. We're shooting on Monday. So excited.
What can you tease about that?
Nope.
Thought I'd try.
I see Tommy from a rooftop. And he's talking to his dad.
Does it make him homesick?
Does it make hit? What do you mean?
Does it make Oliver homesick?
It's interesting. Oliver is, there have been a couple of characters that we've met through our first 2 seasons where I have purposefully played it as though we may have met before. It's not just Amanda Waller. There are characters that are going to come in, and we are also using the flashbacks, and I think that this is really cool. I love this stuff. We're using the flashbacks to explain things that happened in previous seasons. Like the whole Eddie Fires wants to shoot down an airliner. Why? Answers forthcoming.
So you said that you played some of the you met the characters previously before. Were those things that you were being told to do, or were they things that you were
I'd
choosing
always
to do?
played it. No, I was choosing. We have planned a lot of stuff. I wouldn't go so far as to say that we planned some of the stuff that's happening in season 3, but I always wanted to leave the door open, because when you're watching it the first time, you're not all of a sudden going to think, oh, those two clearly know each other from the past. But knowing what you know now, if you went back and you watched those sequences, you'd be like, yep, they could know each other. So there you go.
Because Oliver's facing financial difficulties, what is the biggest thing that he's kind of
That's the funny thing. Oliver doesn't give a shit that he's broke. Money is not important to him. Money makes life easier, but it's not. He's not a guy that needs things. I wouldn't call it a fight with the producers, but sometimes they'll have like Oliver's drinking. Like Oliver doesn't drink. And in my head, I'm like, yeah, he doesn't drink. It's a fight that we have. So, but you know what? Being broke is interesting until it's not. I hope he gets his money back.
What is Ollie's relationship with Thea going to be?
Really cool. I'm so excited for Willa Holland's. She's such a great actor, and to hand her the car keys for a few episodes this year, to have her and Oliver relate on a much more adult level and really talk about things is going to be awesome.
What about Oliver's relationship with Roy? Was there a lot of conflict last year trying to train him? And
there was conflict. Roy and Oliver are in a really good place, but there are skeletons in Roy's closet that he is eventually going to discover this year that put him at odds with himself and thus at odds with Oliver.